Ain't nobody hotter. Thank you for tuning in with your girl Tasha. We handle business, we ain't about to gossip. Here to uplift ya. Now it's time to boss up. Tune in, nah, you can't miss. Making sure that you get your daily wake up list. We yelling bam, good vibes, good energy. Bam, being authentically me. Shout out Little Mo and Trinity. That's mini me. Gotta keep it in the family. Hey, your girl Tasha, YGT. Time to get it hype. Hey, this is what you need. Hey, go ahead, turn it up. This my jam. Being authentically me like bam. With your girl Tasha, hey, let's dance. Being authentically me like bam. Yeah, now it's time to get it. Wake up, time to handle business. Yeah, hey, now it's time to get it. Wake up, time to handle business. Yeah, we about to get it live with your girl Tasha. Hey, like bam. Let's go.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Tasha, known to the world as the Tasha Carpenter, but everybody calls me your girl Tasha because when you hang with me, it's like you are hanging with your girl. And you know my favorite word is bam, because I'm always being authentically me. Now, this isn't your traditional hanging with your girl Tasha show, but since I was going live, I said I might as well play it, right? But tonight, this is like we're winging it. I just want you guys to share this. I have a very special guest tonight, and we're going to be talking about our youth, and we're going to be talking about alcoholism, and he has a front row seat experience to it. So we need to talk about this taboo conversation. So just make sure that you share, and invite while I bring my guests forward with us right here, guys. Bam. There you go.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, and while I get our title up here, tell them who you are, my brother.
Okay. All right, everybody. How you doing? My name is Gary Henson. A little bit about myself. I'm 42 years old. I am a honorable discharge Army veteran. I currently work for the federal government, Fort Belvoir Army Community Hospital. I'm a foreman, which is pretty much like equivalent to an executive chef. I've been cooking since I was a young kid. Had a passion for it very early because in an unfortunate situation I was in, I had to kind of fend for myself. I mean, I learned to cook from my mother and my father when they were around briefly in my life, and I seen that they had a passion for it and made me grow for a passion for it. Luckily, the passion that I had for cooking was able to have me in a point where I was able to gain a lot of success while I went through a lot of alcoholism. All right. Story is long. I mean, I don't know how far we can go with this, but I'll play catch up with you guys as we go on.
All right, just when I put the count. Okay, I got it flipped around Instagram. Y'all can see my computer screen. I know y'all like this is crazy, but we're gonna do it this way. Your girl Tasha is always gonna find a way to improvise. Okay, so here. I think it is the computer screen that's making noise. Let me turn this down. All right, guys. So let me get something to sit this phone up on Instagram. Y'all know how your girl Tasha do. It's gonna be totally. What kind of prompt is okay? I'm gonna use my. I don't want y'all to see my water bottle on Facebook. Anyway, I think this is going to work here. Okay, so let's see. Hey, what's up, Terrence Coleman? I see you there. Thank you for popping in. Tell me where you guys are joining from. We got Melissa coming in from Georgia. Hey, Melissa.
Hey, what's going on, Melissa?
Jackie Bester, what's up? Natasha from coming in too, also from South Carolina, and everybody else. Just share and invite this information.
All right.
Okay, so you and I was just rapping on the phone earlier, and you were like, you wanted to really have a discussion because people do not realize how we advertise alcohol. Sometimes we think it's just about it coming on the TV or it being on a buses here. All right, now, all right, Dre, we got New York City in the house right now. Keep it coming, guys.
NYC in the building. What's good, NY?
Hey, what you know about New York City?
Well, I got my buddy Nolo out there, man. My man Nolo, he's in the Bronx, Morris Park. I actually just went up there for the first time about a month ago, and it was everything. I got big love for NY for sure.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, real quick. I think what you were saying was about the discussion we about to have. We were just rapping on the phone, And Tasha, I've been expressing to you since I met you about how passionate I am about the recovery I'm in the recovery I'm going through daily. I'm 9 months sober, everybody, today. Found myself in an unfortunate situation about a year
Today,
ago.
today, 9 months.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not today.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
oh, okay.
Well, I meant like current. I'm current 9 months sober. I never thought that would ever be a thing that I could ever say. If I tell you this, you wouldn't even believe it. But I've been an alcoholic for 30 years. All right. I didn't get on here to get in the story of that. That's another time that me and Tasha's gonna get into a real in-depth story. How I started drinking around 11. Uh, why I did through life trauma, things I had dealt with early, and it kind of spiraled me into low self-esteem issues, and I just kind of just found myself in alcoholism. But that's a story that we have another time. So me and Tasha was riding, and we were talking, and I was like real passionate about it. I said, you know what? I don't think that society really understands how much we really big up alcohol, just all in the general. Like, it just dawns on me from time to time. I just think about it, like how much in football, halftime, all the commercials are all, alcohol, and everybody already knows that that's a direct one. But like, you got helmets flying around on the screen with alcohol on it. Everybody's clapping and happy and screaming, so it's celebrated as a positive thing. So I look at the advertisement in the public and on the news and stuff, and it's like almost brainwashing to our children. And it's like they're growing up, and we're showing them nothing but happiness when we open a bottle, or we're celebrating it at a sports event and it's a championship game. And what do? We pop a bottle, we shake and we drinking it, and we're happy. So our young children that's growing up that have a gene in them, a hereditary gene of addiction that was passed on, and they see this, and they think that this is something that's celebrated and a good thing. But little do they know that they're triggering an addiction in their body that's going to make them want this thing for a very long time in their life, and it might spiral them all the way out of control like it did for me. I ended up losing almost everything I had behind this thing. I don't want to get into that again. I just want to get into the public and how the public views alcohol. We all need to be aware that our children are watching. We know it. We know parenting 101. Okay, I have 3 sons. They struggled with my alcoholism up until 9 months ago. And my oldest is 22, and it's just a sad story. But I believe that walking around and seeing different things, that if we start advertising to our children not only how great this thing is during a celebration of a championship, how about we start saying, this is alcohol, we celebrate it, yeah, but also let's get the reality of it and said it will also kill you. It would also ruin your life. It'll also just destroy everything if you cannot control it. We don't show the bold other side of it other than the car accidents. I think I remember growing up in the dare programs and all the drinking programs that they were showing. Sober, I think it was, or moms, or I forgot the old acronyms there were. But I do remember.
Moms,
Yeah, Mag, yeah, remember? So it was very little pieces about the alcoholism part and alcohol and how bad it was destroying people and stuff like that, because it's celebrated as such a great thing, and it would, I guess, mess with advertising with money and companies and large brands. But I'm saying now in 2021, let's be aware right now. In your household, you're walking around, your children are watching you drinking. This is a habit that's formed that they're going to think that's normal. Um, just keep in mind, all your children just might not be normal. Okay. I was one of those kids that just was going through something that my parents didn't even know, and I wasn't normal, and I drank, and I found happiness in alcohol at 11, and I drank for the rest of my life until about 9 months ago. Thanks to the grace of God and my higher power, I'm able to gain a lot of success. I told you I'm ex-military. I still work for the federal government now. I'm trying to help people daily. Me and Tasha have came together, and our energies have collided. And with her success and her high, great spirit and her confidence in herself has jumped onto me, and I vibed right off of that. And I no longer want to be quiet. I no longer want to just watch anymore. I do want to live every day with a push of somehow to reach out and change somebody's life with my story. All right. Right now is just the beginning. She said an opportunity for us to freestyle tonight. And I thought that bringing the awareness of us being able to understand that our children are viewing alcohol by advertisement of commercials, advertisement of magazine, advertisement through radio, advertisement through social media, that alcohol is celebrated in a positive way. But at no time do we show any awareness that, hold on for a minute, you can, and a lot of people can celebrate it in a positive way. But we cannot forget about the people like me and the people that were lost and the people that were dealing with trauma issues, that they cannot celebrate that in a positive way. And we need to be aware and catch it when their children are young and know that they are already struggling. Right, Tasha? They're already going through their problems. So that's where we need to even be very more aware and careful of how they're viewing alcohol and drugs.
So Callie, Paula DeBose said the same thing. You have to watch the comments on the screen too. She said that her doctor said the same thing, that they totally glorify it, and she totally agrees with you that it's so true what you just said.
Yeah,
Now,
I'm trying to watch the screen now. I see what you're saying. This is all new to me, everybody. So
it's
yeah,
okay, but I'll share it with you. You got some love and stuff already that went through.
okay.
But so tell me, a lot of times, when it comes to things like even sexual education, abuse and things of that nature, we find that those things are taboo type conversations. So I think that alcohol might be a taboo type conversation. And for that reason, I don't know why all this noise, this feedback is coming back. Let me try to turn down again.
I do know this.
Guys, let me know. Are y'all hearing feedback out there? Are y'all hearing an echo, guys? I'm hearing a big echo. Tell me in the chat if you're hearing an echo. All this is such an important conversation too. So this is my thing when it comes to the conversation. What do you have to say to the parent that says, I'm not going to discuss the potential of alcoholism with my child because that might make them think about it. Some people believe that if you don't have the conversation and you sweep things under the rug, that somehow that's going to prevent it from taking place. What do you say to a person? Should alcoholism in some shape or form be an active conversation within the household with our children?
Oh, definitely. That should definitely be an active conversation. First thing I would definitely say to the parent is this. There is some positive things that can come out of alcohol. I do know that some people can drink it sociably and really have a good time. I do believe it's even written in the Bible that, the wine is there to drink, but not into drunkenness. Uh, but this control is only for who to determine who can and cannot control this. So it's like at any given moment, you're like about to tell somebody that could or could not handle a situation, and you don't even know. So you're playing Russian roulette with these people. So that's the mentality that you might need to have. So I would tell the parent, like I would already direct the children and my child that alcohol is something that I would not even try to go down for real. That was something that I would even try to keep it away from my household at this point. Knowing that what it's done to me and what it can do to so many people, and we fail to realize of the statistics, and people keep on not really seeing it because they love to drink so much. It's so much of our culture. It's so much of what we do. It's like taking away. You take alcohol and do prohibition again, I would be surprised of what type of it would just go crazy out here.
So for you, start at 11, you would say that without going into your full story, in the household that you were in, how were you able to hide it? Because maybe there's some parents out there that aren't aware of.
That's a good question. That's a good question. All right. So some parents need to be aware. Um, I guess their own regular life that they're going through can can make them not even pay attention to the signs and get lost. I mean, I'm a parent of three.
Mm.
I'm a parent of three, and I tend to get lost in my own life to turn around, look back, and guess what? A year's been gone, maybe. And I'm like, whoa, wow, because I've been so gone with the drinking and the alcoholism. So that's one way. Also, I feel like exactly the question one more time.
Wait a minute. This I was asking, how did you get away with it? But I think you putting out there that sometimes parents are so busy they're missing it. But look at this. What is your thought about this? The
Well,
fact that that during COVID and our pandemic that were just coming out, they deemed liquor stores as being essential.
wow.
What was your whole thought about that? Because you notice, I mean, just like the hospitals and the fire department stuff, liquor stores were allowed to stay open, was deemed essential
But
when
that
other
goes to show
stores
you
were being
right there
closed down.
who's control. That shows you power move right there. Like, to fight against the big companies and the big corporate, like the tobacco industries and now new the vape industries and especially the alcohol. Like, you think the big Budweiser companies and all that, they're some of the biggest boys out here running. I mean, alcohol and the wheat and all that industries have been established for years to come. I mean, years in the past. So when these people are calling big shots, so yeah, that shows clearly that if they made a alcohol store deemed necessary, two things are coming from that. One, they're not going to stop their money flow, and two, they're already still trying to set our people up for failure because that they're just making sure, like, hey, we're going to make sure that during this pandemic they're going to be able to get this stuff that's going to drive them completely crazy. I went nutty in the pandemic. Man, my alcoholism spiraled all the way out of control, and it's just it was a sad time. It's still a sad time. We're going through it now, but
On Instagram, Gina Guthrie, she said you most definitely have to talk about alcohol in the place. Do you know whether or not there's any kind of resources that teach parents that have that discussion? I mean, they leave it up to think about it. People, this, I don't know why this thing is making this noise, guys. I apologize for y'all out there.
is that on my side? You think, Tasha?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It might
Let me
be from
turn mine down a little bit and see.
the cell phone. Sometimes that happens, but nonetheless,
What you got
um,
now?
it's the same thing. We're just going to go ahead and do it. They could be busy with it, but resources, because in school you have sexual education in the elementary schools and stuff, but you don't really have a lot of talk about alcoholism. Let's see, we got Erica Chapman Anderson from South Carolina saying, my grandfather had the conversation with me and he made me aware of the addiction that it ran in my family, alcohol and drugs. That conversation stuck with me and helped me to not rely on drugs or alcohol to cope. I
Good.
have shared it with my oldest and I will with my baby as well.
Yeah. Hey, look, real quick to that question. I mean, to that statement right there. Like, that's a pure example of awareness there. And that's a good thing I just need to point out real quick. Do some family research and some family history, because you might not even know that alcoholism is that deeply in your family. And if it's that deeply in your family and hasn't been addressed and is just passed on as a normalcy, this is something that you need to understand. You may even need to dig a little deeper and find out if they were like people that were maybe even, I hate to say, killed or had issues, or I mean some type of alcoholism in their family history from years and years ahead of them, and you would never know to this day that they're carrying that gene of alcoholism or addiction in their body, and they could pass it to their children and their grandchildren, and they need to already be telling their children already immediately, listen to me, you already have a living gene in you that is already passed down through our family, that if you take one sip or if you release this gene, it's going to be so hard for you. So it's best to just stay away from it completely. I think that's something we need to think about. Do a little family history. You might find out that your people might have been suffering for a very long time. And you could be the breaker of the cycle. You never know.
Right. And Andrea is your New York buddy. He agrees. He says, as he said, certain people see how they can still make money from people suffering during the pandemic or not in the pandemic. It's just big business. And then, as you know, guys, when it comes to the Black and brown communities, there's a lot. There's a lot. There's a liquor store on every corner. There's a
Oh
liquor
yeah,
store on
yeah.
every corner.
I mean,
And
you go back to the movie Menace to Society, sweetie. I mean, that's early. I mean, I think it was a Samuel. No. It was Fishburne. He put it down. Larry Fishburne put it down early in Menace to Society, I believe, explaining the breakdown of the infrastructure of our people of suppression of minority. All right, so look, resources. I can come rapid fire with this resources. I don't have a lot of other resources other than you can go online, I'm sure, and Google alcoholism, but I'm gonna start giving you a different type of resource. You know, me and Tasha, we can come together on here and we can start talking about real life experience about how I dealt with my alcoholism from 11 all the way to 41, how I went through high school, played football, actually how I made my own money doing other things that I shouldn't have been doing, uh, out there just living because my life was totally lost and I was drinking. That's the only way that I could find any sanity. Listen to how crazy this is. My life was so in turmoil around 11 years old that I found sanity in alcoholism.
wow. We want to notice Erica pointed out earlier that she had family members that died as a result of the addiction. She actually had a cousin that died on a park bench from the addiction. Our condolences to you and prayers on that, Erica. Ronald Hunt is coming on saying that this is a great topic, Tasha. Yes, it's definitely something that's needed. He hopped on from IG and came on over to Facebook. Larnice Fletcher is saying, it's deep in my family. My mother and father was alcoholics and used drugs as I was given alcohol when I was a little girl. I hated to see it destroy my parents, and it runs very deep in my family.
Hey, to that person, let me tell you, well, it's sad for me to say for us as a society that this story right here is going to be common. We're going to hear so many people chiming in, Tasha, about how their uncle, their mother, their father, their brother, their sister. I mean, we all need to come and realize one day, I mean, we all been trying to bark at it about how bad this alcohol really is. I mean, it truly is almost like the devil itself in the bottle of the bottle, in the bottom of the bottle, is what they say. You know, it just wants to consume you. Now, I can't say that for everybody. I had to learn. I ended up in a recovery, and after recovery, I had to learn that everybody just doesn't suffer from this, and you can't judge. All right, you can't judge each other. I had to fall back and understand, and because I was almost about to start pointing my finger at people and being like, "Don't you drink that drink? That drink will kill you." You know, I was just, hey, yo, turn my nose on it. But you know what? I had to sit back and watch that these people could actually drink and have a good time and be social. But that was me finding myself and my boundaries and understanding me, because what works for them didn't work for me. And that's what other struggling alcoholics that are in denial right now, that's the breaking point that they have to find. But back to the topic, because we can jump around with this alcoholism thing. Back to the topic. You go straight up to advertisement. Be aware of how you are advertising alcohol in your home. Do your history. Find out if your children could possibly be carrying a hereditary gene of addiction. It don't have to be strictly on alcoholism. It could be any addiction. It could be your grandfather or your other parents might have been dipping and diving in some totally different other thing and source of drugs, and you just don't know, and it's stuck in the road and it just came and passed on to your children. All right. So back to this to Tasha. She is a resource in herself, everybody. All right. All y'all gotta do is just go to your girl Tasha Bam, and I guarantee you she will find some way in her power to push you in some direction to get you some help. Um, this is the same thing I'm doing. So I'm a resource. She's a resource. We're actually been dipping and diving around on this little thing called the triangle, everybody. So,
Well, with that, now that you said the word, since you said the word, I guess we'll give them a little bit, just a little bit
all
of
right.
something.
You want me to give it to them a little bit? Just a
Just
little bit?
a little bit of something. Let me let them watch this because that's going to be all part of it. So, guys, we're going to be back with you. Just stay tuned and check this out real quick.
Check that out, everybody. Check it out.
See you on the flip side.
Yeah. I know y'all got an idea about what the triangle is that I'm doing. Khalid, Lil Ren, y'all listen to me. All right, I'm on to something big that I'm trying to promote to the world of peace and prosperity. All right, I'm trying to build a more positive environment in place, and I want y'all to listen to me here. If I can change your mind, your aspect, in another person's perspective, in your same age group, then I'll be able to help y'all view different things of life differently. And it could be anything. It could be how to become successful or dealing with different things in life. Tragic. Alcoholism, drug addiction. Something I pray that you both never have to experience. This is the reason why I'm forming this. And for me to be able to really form this platform and for it to really be taken seriously is that y'all have to take it seriously. This is a movement, all right? This is something that's bigger and beyond us. This is helping others in the world that are less fortunate. I have been able to give you, Tyron, a better life because I went through a struggle. Kali, it took me years. I gave you a better life at one time. I'm evolving my mind. I'm changing my mindset. I'm changing my perspective. And I'm changing my aspect. If I can do this, this is going to send a ripple effect all the way into y'all's children and y'all's children's children. So one day, the triangle that is being formed will be able to help all people of less fortunate, minorities, suppression, regardless of race, color, creed, or religion. We'll be able to help people as a whole in the unity signs. Y'all need to understand that this is a push for something greater than us. It's my responsibility. And now I feel that my higher power has made this my duty. So now he's gonna hold me accountable, just like I'm gonna hold y'all accountable as my sons. So this is a very, very important thing. So from now on, this day forth, change your mind on everything that you're doing. Evolve to be something great, something better, helping people without even getting nothing in return, and watch that positive energy do something greater for you. Listen to me.
All right, guys.
Hey, look.
That was some fire there.
It was a little choppy, but listen, if you really, really want to check all that vid out, you just go to my IG. It's running all up and down there. I have a little YouTube channel too that's going up, man. Listen. All right.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Are we frozen? Did we freeze on you guys? I think it might be the storm. Terrence, are we still frozen? Did y'all get to see the video? Do I need to play it again? Give me something, guys. Let me know. Are we not frozen no more, Natasha? Okay, because y'all know, that thing be busy trying to get the message out there. Okay, go ahead, baby. Go ahead back, Carly.
All right, so listen up, everybody. G. Kali coming right back in where we left off. So that right there is a little video and a little clip that I've been working on. She said she wanted me to chime in. I don't like to jump off topic because we said we was going to talk about advertisement of alcohol in the home. I'm just going to go back off that because I'm not going to leave off the topic. Listen, we need to be aware of what we're doing and how we're showing our children how we view the alcohol. All right, you might be able to handle it, but your child might not be able to handle it. So while you're sitting in there watching your football game and getting twisted, your little youngin' over there playing basketball watching you, he might want to try that drink one day, and instead of him becoming that basketball star, he might become that alcoholic. So you make sure. Are you catching this vibe, Tosh? You hearing it? Hello? Did you hear any of that?
I'm hearing all of it, baby. I just got you spotlighted. Just do your thing. Let me run my controls, okay? You got it.
All right. So back what I was saying. we just need to be aware as our people, man, of what we doing out here. Like straight up, like our people, we already struggling as it is when we already dealing with the suppression, especially of how we look, how we are. We already looked down upon as far as what they think that we're supposed to be like and all this, but that ain't what it is. The alcoholism is already tough enough. Well, my bad. Let me word that differently. Our life already here is tough enough. And adding on years and years and years of alcoholism on top of it is just another layer added on to the suppression of our people. I guarantee you that if you stop drinking and if you are struggling or you are an alcoholic, life is definitely different on the other side. Don't be like me and have to lose entire everything behind it. All my success that I gained, well, I didn't lose all of it. Thank God. But my long-term goals and my sacrifice and everything that I dreamed of as a child that I reached and I gained at 40, 42 years old, I lost like that. Like a blink of an eye. My alcoholism progressed. And listen to me, y'all. It is a progressive disease. When I say it's progressive, it will progress and it will kill you. One way or the other, it will kill you. All right? You'll drink yourself to death. You'll drive down the road and you'll crash yourself to death. You'll do some wild ass, bam ass shit, and somebody will kill yourself to death, or you'll do some dumb shit and end up in prison and probably die in that joint. That is the result end game of alcoholism and drug addiction. There is no turning back of it. Just remember, if you're suffering from that, that's what it is. Back to the topic. Back to the topic. Advertisement. Just be careful what's watching. Be careful who's watching. If you want your son to be a track star, a basketball star, don't show him that alcohol, man. Just keep that away from him. Keep his mind clear. Keep his mind innocent. I wish I never exposed my children to what I exposed it to them. But I mean, my children got it raw and uncut and raw form. I was sick, very, very mentally ill, sick, suffering from PTSD, life trauma early in life. Back to the topic. I was watching all kinds of glorified situations. I was a young child watching how great alcohol was being portrayed. So during a real dark and tragic time at 11 years old, we got around some alcohol and I thought it would make me happy. And it did. I fell in love with it. Destroyed so many different lives on the way. This thing can go so much deeper. I got so much information I can give you. All right.
And we're not gonna give them any more.
Okay, I'm
I
tired.
think
I gotta work anyway.
it's okay. I think that we gave them a lot to think about, guys. It's funny. Trudy from YouTube, thank you for chiming in on and tuning in with us on YouTube.
Who's
Yes,
that, Trudy? Who's that?
I don't know. She
What
made a comment.
what's the comment? What'd she say?
She had made a comment to let us know that we wasn't frozen, but she at least let us know she was there. At least Trudy Fisher. Do you know a Trudy Fisher?
Of course I know a Trudy Fisher. Hey,
Yeah.
she gave me some love, some shout out, or is she just talking?
She was talking about you were good, you weren't frozen. She just said, no, you're good.
Oh, I'm glad to see you tuning in out there, Blue. All right.
There she go. There she
I'm
go.
glad you watching. And if you can see me or hear me, you know I got big love for you out there. Yeah, I'm telling you.
So you guys also that I put the banner up about how you can follow Gary on Instagram. Right here, you take it.
Hey, look, can I get a little close out real quick?
Your special closeout?
No. I'm gonna have one of them later, but I just wanna I like to recap real quick. I'm a military minded man.
All right, military minded man. Go ahead.
All right. Well, so everybody, please excuse that part of me. You know, other than me growing up in the streets, you know, I was able to adapt my mind and get out of a real bad situation. You know, I had to get out of the streets real fast at that time. I'm not going to get into that. But as I got into the military, it broke me down and rebuilt me up into a different man. You know, it reestablished values and morals and standards and different things that I didn't even know growing up because I was so lost as a child. And, you know, family shut down through an unfortunate situation. I'll get into all that. But recap. All right, tonight, everybody, we discussed advertisement, how education and advertisement is viewed to our children, all right, youth and society. We need to be aware. Do your history, do your family history. You might have the hereditary gene running through y'all's history and family tree from years and years and years ago, and you don't even know. So make sure you do that because your children are more I don't know the word, Tasha, susceptible, susceptible, something. Somebody might be able to type it in and put it in there.
That's it. That's it. You got it.
Yeah, they might be more susceptible to becoming an alcoholic or a drug addict. All right, so that's one quick way. Then how we just praise it as a whole, like it's viewed as a celebration. So when you watch halftime commercials, check this out, Tasha. This is funny. So while y'all at Super Bowl and you see the big old Bud Light and Budweiser commercial and all that battling and all that, and they showing how big everybody's happy and laughing, hey, happy, you know, it's celebration and we're drinking. Hit pause on the TV and then play another joint or another film that's gonna say, and this is also what alcohol can do to you, and just start showing crashed cars and people just screaming and acting crazy and yelling at their children, you know, and be like, this could be the reality of what it really truly is, that we don't even let our people know and our children know, because you know big business ain't gonna want that. Big business ain't gonna like that. No. Big business not gonna like that. That's old True Blue. She would tell me that. But check this out. Recaps. Advertisement was tonight. Maybe me and Tasha will brew something up for something coming tomorrow. I'm an early bird. I be on my gram all the time trying to put motivational things out. This is all new to me, everybody. Real quick about myself. I just came out of recovery about 9-10 months ago. I'm in recovery now. You never beat your alcohol addiction. You have to strive on it and do it every day and daily. So I'm struggling with this thing daily, but I'm getting up at 0300 tomorrow morning every day. I'm heading to a military hospital that I help serve veterans and wounded warriors and their family and the staff. So I'm gonna take care of that. By the time I'm done that tomorrow, I'm sure that me and Tasha will brew up another topic because I got 100 of them running in my head. All right, and we're gonna be able to get down to this and show more awareness. So think about it. Tonight we just found out that you might need to check into your family tree and found out if great granddaddy had that bottle of whiskey. What's going on? Who's this? Oh, who's here? Hi, you're here.
That's Trudy saying I'm here.
Really? She should have been there.
And she's saying thank you.
Oh, shoot. Thank you. I mean, you supported me. She supported me a lot. I have a lot of supporters out here, and I want everybody to understand that this is bigger than me. All right. Anything that you got going on with me and how you feel about me, man, you just need to kill that, man. Because I ain't with that. I'm on a whole new vibe right now. And I ain't gonna get nothing gonna get in the way of me trying to get this message out to my people, because my life is a living testimony and experience. I'm going to create something big called the Triangle that's going to be a real highway. Oh, okay. That's going to be the closeout tonight. All right.
Hold on. Instagram, Margina says, congratulations to you. You are amazing and you're inspiring, and she'll be following you.
Oh, hey, everybody, check into my Instagram, King Kali 27. Facebook is Gary G. Kali Henson. I do have an email called the triangle27@gmail.com. I think I have a Snapchat. I'm new to all social media. I've been on Instagram for years, but it was just your basic family man. I was a regular family man. I mean, most of my life, that's what I was. I've always tried to be for the most part. I've had in and out of relationships and struggled with my love life due to mother issues growing up. That's a different story and a whole nother topic I'm gonna go in, especially parents with living with children with ADHD. Like, that's got to be a big old topic. We have to talk about that one. That's gonna be big, bro. Anyway.
So I'm gonna tell her we are not gonna be back on here tomorrow. Gary
Oh,
is not gonna be occupying your girl Tasha time all the time, but we will be coming back to you.
okay. So
And
this is it. I'm gonna close out. Everybody have a good day.
hold on, and I want to let them know that I am supporting you in the triangle. He's pulled me into it, guys. Got a whole new role and a new project to work on. So just stay tuned. It's going to take some time, but it's going to be done. It's going to be done right, and it's going to bless some people and help some people. Now you go ahead and close it out, Mr. King Kali.
All right, everybody. Once again, I'm King Kali. All right, I got a living testimony of real life experience here. It came to me one day about how I could put out a message to the people that they could relate to. Check me out here. Y'all see me. People that know me already know that I'm a real dude and everything I say is real. So all this chit chat about this and that and I can do this and I've been this and I've been that, that ain't got nothing to do with it. Here it is. I came to me like this. All right. I wanted to create a resource called the Triangle. All right. The Triangle is so important. I need y'all to understand this. I figured that real life experience would be able to be something that we would be able to really learn from. All right. They teach us every day about textbook. They'll give us a textbook and say, here, read this textbook. This is exactly how you're supposed to be able to conquer this, whatever the topic is. But we never really say, here, this is real life. And this is a real explanation of what it is by real video and everything like that, and to be able to really physically say it. And this is what I want to create, everybody. All right. So the Triangle is this. The Triangle is going to be like a video podcast / podcast show, shot in a show format. It's going to be 3 individuals from 3 different walks of life explaining their life experiences and how they remap their mindsets, aspects, and perspectives through the remap, an acronym that I have created. All right, that we can remap the mindsets of the children, remap the aspects of the children, remap the perspectives of the children. So this one enables to send ripple effect of generations to come of positive movement and pushing forward. All right. The Triangle is going to be created to where it is going to have real life experiences of different topics. All right. I'm going to do the first topic, which is going to be alcoholism. We're going to create a show with 3 different people from 3 different walks of life that are going to be explaining how they remap their mind about alcoholism. There's going to be 3 different people from 3 different walks of life, no matter the race, color, creed, or religion. All right, I'm gonna have them on there speaking. They're either during dealing with their alcoholism currently, they're either recovered from alcoholism, or there might even be a doctor speaking about alcoholism. But we will have 3 speakers on this show, 5-minute spiels, 5, 10, and 15, all speaking on the topic, all raw, nothing scripted, all off the dome. You either show up or you get out, one or the other. All right, you don't want to be vocabulary all messed up, but they say military, hell with it, man. It's either you shit or you get off the pot. Okay, I'm gonna bring you in a speaker. You spit 5-minute, 3-round sessions, 5, 10, and 15. 3 points of the triangle. This is what I formed, everybody. All right. The triangle consists of mindsets, aspects, and perspectives. I call it the 3 points of knowledge. Through the 3 points of knowledge, I will believe that this will come up to something we call a point of higher learning. Through this higher learning that I've created, I'm creating the triangle of real life experience. I'm going to take these topics: alcoholism, children with ADHD, the African American woman, how they're treated in America. I mean, it's just so many topics that I can go through. I'm going to put all of this into a database. Once I put it all in a database, I'm going to be able to compact it into a database. You'll be able to type in any topic of the category that you're searching for, that you're struggling with in your life. Alcoholism, it'll come up with every show I've created. Everybody who's helped me create it, from 3 different individuals from 3 different walks of life. And there you will be able to make an educated decision of what to do next off of 3 explanations from 3 different people of real life experience. This is what the triangle is about.
All right, and I'm going, before you be giving too, because you don't be giving too much information. I'm going to hold you right now, because don't be giving out too much stuff, because I tell you, we had that discussion the other day.
Hey, look, I get the flowing and I can't stop. But listen,
I know,
everybody, this is already patented
but we
in.
got
This
we
is
got some
already
work
good to
to
go.
do. We got some work to do. Look.
I hope. Well, right there, you cut me off. I should have been cut that off a long time ago.
I know. It's
Hey,
your
look, I'm learning.
it's your
Everybody, this is all
EP cutting you off.
No,
It's
it's
your
okay.
EP cutting you off.
Yeah,
But that's
I get
okay.
hype.
They said nice. They said, Trudy said you love to talk. Yes, girls, he sure do love to talk. And Dre said nice. So with that being said, guys, we about to cut off here. Look forward to seeing more of Mr. Carly.
Thank you, everybody, man. Thank you, everybody.
It's all good. And
did a lot of people get to see a little bit of the material?
What you talking about? Somebody calling you?
I don't know, but
okay.
Yeah, I wanted to know, did a lot of people be able to get the information that we were trying to put out today?
It's gonna keep sharing, baby. I'm gonna take you backstage when I cut this off, and we're gonna tell how it all goes right there. Okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know we still going live.
We still
everybody. Hey, look, God bless everybody. Hey, look.
Y'all, can y'all imagine this energy? Can y'all see these two energies together? I gotta teach him how to home his energy a little bit.
Hey, everybody, check this out. This is all backed and blessed, all right? So don't even worry about it. This is going to happen. He's going to make sure that we good.
We are. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much.
King Kali, follow me and Tasha. We out here.
All right, now. Hey, well, you said that TikTok viral. I still need follows. Y'all know it's over 1.5 million views.
1.5. Yo, Tasha Bam.
I just hit 10,000 followers. I was like about 200 away. Go to TikTok, look up Your Girl Tasha, so we can do some monetizing on TikTok. All right. Good night, everyone. I love you.
The triangle coming soon.
Bye.
Wow.
Okay, I'm ending it. Hold on.
Wow.
Okay.